Now, the biggest enemy of success, I would say there's probably 3 enemies of success. The first big enemy is the comfort zone. But the comfort zone is where people become comfortable doing what they're doing and they don't like to change. So there's tremendous resistance to change in our society. 80% of the population finds reasons not to change, even if the change can be positive or beneficial. The second thing that holds people back is what is called learned helplessness. This is where people feel, I can't do it. They're always thinking about excuses or reasons why they cannot change, why they cannot do something new or different. And the third enemy is what we call the path of least resistance, which is always looking for an easy way to achieve a result. But nothing worthwhile can be achieved easily. Everything worthwhile requires a long period of hard work with many failures along the way. I can guarantee that many people who you asked for interviews told you no. So what do? Do you become discouraged? Do you quit? No, you just persist.
When you're an adult, you have to parent yourself. Here's the rub. You're never, ever, ever, ever going to feel like doing the things you need to do in order to have what you want. You're always going to need to push yourself. You're always going to need to parent yourself. What is the net advice on this? The bottom line is, no one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you. And because you're only ever going to do the things that you feel like doing right now or that feel good right now, unless you understand that you've got to parent yourself, you got to push yourself, you're not going to make your dreams come true. You're just not.
I love the preparation more so than the competing part. I prepared so much. I knew what was going to happen. You go out the court, I already know what's going to happen. But I love the grind. I love the feeling of my body changing. I love the feeling of, starting out on the track and being gassed. And by the time season's rolling around, I can run all day. Right? I love that process. Absolutely love it. And a lot of my competitors didn't, and they try to cut corners. It didn't work out too well for them.
Hard work pays off. Pays off every time.
Last thing you want to do is at the end of your career, look back and say, oh, I wish I worked harder.
You have to get up every day and do the work. You gotta be like, no, I want to get better now. The discipline that it takes to work at something every single day.
As hard as you believe you can work harder than that.
You're not going to outwork me.
I did not have a rich father. Not from, well-educated. I said I tried 3 times for university. All failed. For the last time, I went to the teacher's college, which was considered the 3rd or 4th class of my city. But I think that is the best university I've ever had. Better than Harvard and Wharton. I applied for Harvard for 10 times. All failed. They don't even want to see me. Terrible. And I think that is a normal life. It was so difficult at that time. I was so frustrated because I taught in the university. My pay was $10 a month. It was not easy, but I believe that something is waiting for me there. And I have to work hard to prove myself. That was the tough experience. And I never thought I was smart. Nobody believed that I could be successful because everybody say, well, this guy think differently, think crazily, they think about something never work. Nobody agree with. As I said, I believe it because I saw the computer in 1994 when I went to the USA. I think this thing could be big. I never thought it would be that big like today. Honestly, people say you're smart, you have a big vision. I'm lucky to know a lot of famous people. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jack Welch, Larry Page, Mark Zuckerberg. I would like to share with you the difference between those people and other people. They are always optimistic for the future. They never complain. They always try to solve the problems of the others. And I think, where is the opportunity? The opportunity always lies in the place where people complain. Some people sit there complain. You think, if I can solve that complaint, that's the opportunity. Because when everybody agrees why this opportunity should be yours, Because a lot of people don't agree with it. And you think this is good. Think carefully and find a group of people working together. And making sure the people working with you together believe the dreams. Whether investors believe it this or not, whether your friends believe it or not, whether your parents believe it or not, that's not important. You believe it. Your team believe it. And work day and night on this. That's how the things happens. Everybody is the same. Because we are start from the same line. The best assets you have is that you are young. Don't complain. Let the other people complain. Those people complain, those people who fail. Think about how you can make things different. Use your own brain to think. Is that an opportunity inside? Is there anything I can do that make the difference? Think about this. And then when you think about this, start to do it. I saw a lot of people, young people, have fantastic ideas every evening. But in the morning, they go to the office same again. Make the move. Make the action. To everybody, to any person, tomorrow is new. So you have to work very hard, right? Either work for the others or work for yourself. And I choose the way, work for myself. But working for myself, that means working for the society. If you really want to work for yourself, think about the others. Making sure you help others. Because only when the other people are successful, when the other people are happy, you will be successful, you will be happy.
I don't know if you will achieve your dreams. Here's what I do know. That's not why they're there. That's not why you have dreams, everybody. Dreams are not a destination, they are a directional signal. That's why they haunt you. Dreams are there because something about that flame inside you lights up, because that's your dream. But the purpose of a dream is not there so that you make it happen, it's so that you pursue it. Every single one of us can sit here in this moment right now, we can look back on our lives and we can say, that terrible thing that I did, or that terrible thing that was done to me, I see how that got me here. Not that I want to repeat it, but I see how the dots of my life are connecting. True faith, everybody, true faith and belief in self is being able to stand in this present moment and know that this too is a dot that is going to connect forward. And your job is to feel that flame inside you and walk towards the thing that called to you. Period.
Wealthy are getting wealthier because the wealthy play by a different set of rules than everybody else. The middle class, they're buying homes, they're buying cars, they buy country club memberships, they send their kids to good schools, they save their cash, and they invest in retirement accounts. And it ain't working for them. The wealthy do none of those things. They don't worry about buying houses, they buy businesses. They don't save cash, they know it's trash, and they don't invest in retirement accounts. And they'll do whatever it takes to get rich. Like that is the priority, is to create wealth for themselves and their families. Warren Buffett does not buy stocks. Every company Warren Buffett has ever invested in, from Coca-Cola to Apple Computer, he was taking a major position in a company, not in a piece of paper. And all those companies have one thing in common. What do you think it is? Cash flow. He didn't invest in Apple Computer until their cash flow was so stable. He's a coward investor. He wants to buy real companies that have real assets and that cash flow. He wants a check every month. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. In my case, I'm going to work until I die, and my money will work after I die.